Very unusual. I drive the stagecoaches here. I've been doing this since I was 14, 15. This is my 49th year right here.
Wow.
I'm the only stage driver / park ranger in the federal government for real. Wawona, where you're at right here, right where you're walking, gonna go across the bridge, from 1879 to 1915, this was the largest stage stop in all of Yosemite. They had 400 head of horses here, 16 wagons a day going through.
Wow.
To give you an idea, you left here at 8 in the morning with 4 horses on a stagecoach, arrived down in Yosemite Valley around 4 in the afternoon, changed horses 4 times. That's 16 head to go 27 miles one way. Today you make it in about 45 minutes to an hour. The word Wawona, there's lots of different meanings, but the one that I go by means hoot of the owl. Hoot of the owl by the Miwok Indian. They call Wawona the Sleepy Hollow of Yosemite. As busy as Yosemite is, and it's busy, it's always quiet right here. The year I represent when I drive the stage is 1915. I make $40 a month. I take a bath once a week and I drink a lot. Ladies, I am looking for a wife. If you have a sister or something, let me know. It's gonna have all her teeth like you. But seriously though, when I do hook up the wagon, I could be taken out of an early California book, Yosemite stage book. Everything's down to detail of how it should have been. And the thing is, starting at 14, 15, this is my 49th year. You'll have to come back. These 2 tour guides will be here, I'm sure, hope so. It'll be 6, 24, 23. I'll have been here for 50 years. And my old boss, Dean Shank, he says, you've been here longer than John Muir and Galen Clark. I haven't been here as long as the Indians, but I've been here a pretty long time. And I don't even think about that. I'm just so fortunate to have a job. But we're gonna have a barbecue that day. And so if you wanna come back, you'll have to join us. We might barbecue a buffalo, you never know.
Ooh, wow.
But listen, you're a good guy here and enjoy Yosemite. I never get tired of what I do. And it's just kind of, I have a big problem. You guys might have the problem. I wake up happy and I go to bed happy. And nothing like the Sierras. I'm 50, gonna be 50 years here. I've been all over the backcountry with mules. I'm not a hiker, but I've been where this river starts, a place called Horse Thief Canyon. And so I've had such a good run. And it's just kind of good. Some of you might be members of the Yosemite Conservancy. Well,
All the old stagecoaches here. There you go. That one there. One up here. Oh, these are like open air ones here. Before the closed in ones, I guess, here.
Imagine how dusty it would be.
There's another one up here. Different ones. All these different names here. Galen Clark. The mosquito wagon. Oh, that doesn't sound very good. It's kind of a buckboard here. The mosquito wagon, yeah. And up here we got the spring wagon. Could have had a little canopy on it there at one time, maybe. The Eggling mountain wagon. They look about the same to me. Got the farm wagon here. And up here we got the old chuck wagon. There it is. But you can still ride people up there, and back opens up for the chuck wagon. One of my favorites, chuck wagon, yes. And this one doesn't have a placard, but it's a kind of an old one there. So there they all are. All the different wagons. Okay. Oh, right next to that stagecoach guy, we got a covered bridge here. And with the water flowing underneath. Nice and cool in here.
Yeah,
when we get inside. Yeah, nice and cool. All wood. All kinds of wood in here. Look at all those trusses and big chunks of wood here. All massive pieces of wood. All inside here. Yeah. Here we go.
Galen Clark came here shortly after the Mariposa Battalion found Yosemite Valley, we started having lots of settlers come out this way. Galen Clark was part of the first wave of tourists, like bona fide tourists coming to enjoy this place. He came here because his wife had died of consumption or tuberculosis. And in those days, it was not befitting for children to live without a mother, right? So he sort of left his children in the care of his brother or sister, and he came out here to Yosemite and immediately fell in love. He went back to New York City where he was from, and he also contracted consumption, and he was given very little time to live. And so he decided if he was gonna die, he wanted to die in the most beautiful place he'd ever seen. So he transplanted to here, and he built Clark Station, which is the Washburn Hotel, or is where the Washburn Hotel is now. And so he built this bridge. It didn't have the roof. That was built later in the 1870s by the Washburn brothers. So Henry Washburn primarily.
They were from Vermont, so the covered bridge like this reminded them of home. That's why they did it.
Yeah,
it does have a purpose too. I mean, it does protect from the weather a bit, so these floorboards here don't rot out as quickly. But
yeah,
go ahead, sorry.
No, good. Yeah, and this is the original structure. So Galen Clark sold Clark Station to the Washburns in the 1870s, and they operated a turnpike company. So of course, in those days, it was primarily toll roads, right? Your profession was you were a road maker, and you made your money by levying tolls on those roads.
Or whatever to keep their stage.
Yeah. So we have the Washburns to thank for developing a lot of these same roads that we use today. Yeah.
This is the office of the acting superintendent of Yosemite National Park from the old days. We're going to be able to go inside here in a moment. Look, watch step there.
In here somewhere.
We got
Maybe
desk,
there's not, actually.
desk, old uniform. We got fishing poles probably in there, maybe. Your saddles, your info, the table, rafters, and you got your potbelly stove there to keep you warm with those toasty days there. So there you go. This is it.
California. California.
Oh, here's an old tools in here or something. This glass case, no label on it though. And some things from the old days there. History of a hat. History of the Ranger hats, I guess. But yeah, there's the old gloves. The old roll down top desk. And one of the old hats over there too. Okay. Pretty fast flowing stream here. As you can see down there. Water pretty clear. They're flowing pretty fast. Right here by the bridge. Alright, we're going back across the bridge. The covered bridge here. Here we go, we're inside. Sound is a little bit different in here. I think we're going back to the hotel next, which is good. I can rest, have a couple cups of tea to rejuvenate before dinner or food. Okay.